everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to make my take on a simple folded bow, and as you can see it's super versatile. You can do it in multiple colours, you can play around with your tails, do it all in one, etc. You can play around with your pattern ribbon, and there is already a picture tutorial follow along up on my Facebook group, so if you want to join and have a look at that, if you need the visual steps rather than a video, that's over there for you, and the link is in the description below along with all the measurements in case you miss them when I'm talking, because I do occasionally go a little bit too fast. So let me just get my ribbon in. We're using 1.5 inch ribbon today, and we want 4 pieces of 18 centimetres. So I've got 2 blue here and 2 purple. And what I've done is I've taken my lighter, in the blue bit of the flame, the blue clear bit, done this, and I've pinched and pinched and sealed both ends together. Let's just redo it a little bit. There we go. So that's all sealed like so. And I've done the same on this one. That one's not done very well, so let's go over that bit. There we go. That's better. So they're both ready to go. 18 centimetres, they're layered together, and then we have got 2 bits. Now if you wanted to do this in one piece, it's 44 centimetres. To do it as split colour, it's 2 times 22 centimetres. And again, I've heat sealed my edges. What we're going to do with this bit, while we do the main bit of a bow, we're going to glue this and clip it together to hold for a couple of minutes to set while we wait for the main part of the bow to be made. Okay, so let's add our little touch of glue, and we don't want to go too overboard, we only want to overlap by about ½ centimetre. There we go, teeny tiny touch of glue, and I use the B7000 for this because it's the easiest one that I find for me to sew through, and it doesn't smell too bad. There we go, so tiny little overlap, like so. Put the clip, and I'll just show you. Like I said, just over ½ centimetre, not very much at all. Pop that there. Okay, so we've got the 4 pieces of 18 centimetres all layered together. What you want to do is we're going to do one colour one side and one colour the other. And the main part of these ones is, again, it's one of the ones where you need to do half to the left, half to the right. So take your first piece, we want to fold up over to 2 centimetres. So we go like that, so the purple's at the bottom, blue on top. Again, I'm just going to use a couple of these clips, just hold it in place for me. And this side, again, 2 centimetres, fold it over, you've got purple on top on this side. Okay, now I have them both facing me like this, so one's going this direction, one's facing this direction. Okay, so then take this top corner, bring that to here. Okay, so right to the tip, just a little bit over. Take this one underneath in that little pocket we've created, and it goes there. And then what you do is you line these layers up so that they're all together. Okay, and take your clip and clip it in place so that they're all lined up like so. You want your edges to meet up like so. So this is the front, this is the back, and again just show you. Just re-clip that. So like I said, from this corner over to the point. Okay, so you've got this pocket, this is what you've got, this is what the back looks like. minute, so that's the back. This is the front. Take this one, again, this corner here, between your layers, against that corner, there, line everything up, like so, and move your clip, so that you've got all those layers lined up like that. Okay, from this side, we now want to go from this corner over to here, like so, so that's against that point there, and again, this corner, between those layers, into that pocket, line them up like so, and what will happen is you'll get the left and the right. This is what the fronts will look like. This is what the back shapes look like. So your front and your back. Okay, so now we're going to take our thread, and I've got my 7cm sharp needle, and I've got my double threaded extra strength Gutermann thread. So move your clip so it's not in the way. What you want to do is you want to make sure that this triangle here where we're starting our pin, we want to be going through all of the layers. So the 2 layers there, this pocket layer, the 2 layers of this behind layer, and then the 2 layers of this triangle there. So through all of those on your first stitch. And then we're going to do 6 drops to get 3 creases on both sides. Remember the rule, if we start in, we come out. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the back, just even that out. There you go, 1, 2, 3. Let me just get my pen. Okay, so there's those 3. And on the front, in 1, 2, out. Now from the corner this side, because what we would be doing, we'd be going up this like this way. So we start from this point this time, and again make sure your layers are lined up and exactly the same amount of stitches this side. So 6 to get 3 creases. Try and keep them as even as you were on the other side. And again on this side, your very last stitch up, make sure that that's right on the corner, and this last one up, we're capturing the back triangle point, the back layer, the other triangle, and the top crease. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 1, 2, out, and 1, 2, 3 on the back. And then you'll be left, I'm going to show you. You'll have 2 pieces like this. This is what your front will look like. And as you can see, the stitches are pretty much in the same place both sides. Oops. And by the way, if you can see that, that's a little worm on my pen. And 3 stitches on the back. Again, they're roughly in the same place, both sides. The better you get at that, the better the balance of your bows will be as well. So once you're happy and you've made sure you cut all your layers on both sides, you can pull them together and cinch, and what will happen is you will get 3 creases both sides. Pull them nice and tight like so, and then what I do is line those 3 creases back up this side, and where the original stitch mark is, I go back through that same like so, pull that really nice and tight, and again do the same this side, line up your 3 creases, back through your original stitch markings. And don't be afraid to use your desk to thread that through. And then what can happen is this pulls apart, so what I do is from beneath, very close to the edge, I go from behind and I go through that centre crease. There we go, and then over the other centre crease that side. Again, stay very, very close to the middle so we can hide this. Basically, it's a guide stitch so that it sits nicely and doesn't pull open. Okay, once you're happy, you can stitch off in the back however you personally prefer. And again, it's quite a few layers when you do the opposite colours, so don't be afraid to use your desk to help you push that through your ribbon layers if you need to. Okay, right, give me 1 second, just re-tie my thread off. And there we go, there is the front, there is the back. So now we're going to add tails. So this is all dried, ready to go, so I'll put that out of the way. And this bit is going to be our centre crease. So fold that in half, like so. And what we do is you'll need a ruler because we need to make the same amount. We need to do our folds in from the sides at the same place. So that's dead centre. We want to do 5 centimetres down, and what I do is where the centre is, I go there. You want to line it up so that this is coming right over our crease, and that is our centre. So you can see there where the overlap is, that's coming over the centre area. Okay, so we're now going to do 5 centimetres from the other side, so using that as a guide, go over 5 centimetres, and again this where you're joining up should meet that line. Okay, so let's check. 5 centimetres, that's a little bit over, that's 5.5, so we're just going to adjust that slightly. There we go, that's better. So now check across. It's still a little bit too big, so just a little bit more. There we go, perfect. So it's 5 centimetres on each side of the centre crease, 10 in total across the top. And what you'll notice now, I'm just going to put some clips on to hold everything where it should. Flip, clip, I'm also going to clip here and here. Okay, so what you'll notice is from where we folded down from the 5 centimetres, there you go, that triangle point here comes right underneath that centre, and your triangle that's going this way is also straight down the centre. So this will help you because it will keep the bow balanced and centred, and it will stop one loop being bigger than the other. Okay, and like I said, I'm only drawing on it for learning purposes, so you can see very clearly exactly where you need to put your stitches in. And we do 8 for this one, and again from above, So 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is in 1, 2, 3 out, and on the back you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you've done it right you'll have 2 stitches on each part of the 1.5 inch area. So that's 1.5 inch, that's 1.5 inch, okay? Right, once you're happy with everything, you can cinch it together like so, and you'll get 4 creases. Once I'm happy, I will move my clips. There we go, and then you can stitch off in the back however you like. There we go, and at this point I like to double check that my tails are the same, and as you can see your loops are the same. There we go. So from beneath, rather than glue, I go back right up through the centre of that with the extra thread. Take that, take this one through the centre of this one, we line those up where we want them. So we want a little peak of this behind. And then wrap round really tight a good couple of times to take the bulk out of between the 2 layers. You can glue if you want to instead. I just prefer this method, it's whatever works for you. Okay. And there is your simple loop bow. Decide how you want your tails. There we go. Don't forget to heat seal. There we go. Don't be afraid to, like I said, adjust it and have it how you want it to sit. There we go. And then we will add our alligator clip, which is here, just a touch of glue. The tutorial I've done the picture for is for this pattern ribbon, so you can play around and work out which way you need to do these to get the pattern to be plain this way and the pattern this side, etc. So you can play around. And also on your tails, obviously this one I've done the split colour, like so. And like I said, you could play around, you could have the blue the other side and the purple the other side. Like I said, you can do exactly whatever works best for you. Like I said, you can make it in all one solid colour and use less ribbon. You can change your colour options around. You can do different tails. You don't have to cut them at angles like me. And if you need any more help and support, as I've said before, there is the Facebook page in the links below. I'm always about and available for any questions. Like I said, the picture tutorial's in there. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And let me know what you think of all my tutorials, of which there's now over 200 for you to have a look and go through and have fun making all the different styles. There we go. A little bit of glue there. I have wrapped round twice. And there you go, my super cute version of the folded. It's a simple fold, sort of classic look. Like I said, if you want to do this tail, this one is 2 times 44, and what you would do is make the bow the exact same way, only you cut 1 centimetre up on this top layer and angle both up, and that's how you get your double layer. Like I said, you can completely play around and make so many different versions of this bow. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you all have fun making, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye!